The next section is the table topic section, and this is the fun portion. And I'm going to hand it off to Zack for the table topics.
All right.
So give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Zack.
So, I signed up to be Table Topics Master for this week, not realizing that this week is the week that contains Valentine's Day. I've been single for my entire life, so let's see how this goes. So, I have the responsibility of not snubbing you and actually having the theme of Valentine's Day in addition to a theme of silver linings, which means there might be some depressing stories coming out of this. So, the first one, let's start on a happy note. Tell me a good story about Valentine's Day. It could have happened to you, it could have happened to a friend, a family member, just someone you know. So, let's start with... Yours looks crazy. So, what's your name?
Mine?
Sure.
Oh,
Striped shirt. Yeah.
Mine?
What, yeah, your name.
Can you read it?
I need you to spell that. What's your name again? Or spell it?
K-E-N.
That's not working. K-E-M.
D-R-E-A.
E.
R.
Yeah.
E-A.
E-A. And you actually have to come down for this.
Oh.
And forgot to explain, table topics is the section where you come down for 1 to 2 minutes. For 1 to 2 minutes, just answer the question I asked. Just say whatever you feel. It could not even relate to my question. So as long as you're up here using your mouth, then for 1 to 2 minutes, then you're fine.
Do you mind repeating the question?
Tell me a story about Valentine's Day.
Okay. I would say, okay, so about, well, obviously a year ago, because now it's Valentine's Day again, but a year ago, my sister actually gave me a teddy bear for Valentine's Day, so that was really sweet. I had a Valentine at the time, but he actually didn't get me anything, so that's unfortunate, but yeah. So I kind of jumped in because I have not been getting good sleep. So table topics for all that are new to this. Let me finish writing this because I can't think. Also, whatever. Horrible at handwriting. So, table topics is a section of the meeting where basically you stand up here and talk for 1 to 2 minutes, and at 1 minute, Serena will hold up the green slip, at 1.5, yellow, and finally 2 minutes, she'll hold up the red. And there's going to be a 30 second grace period on either side of that. So as long as you get into that 30-second grace period, you qualify for the voting section after I'm done on my rant. So, the next question that I have. Telling me something that you love about Valentine's Day. And Slate, since your responsibilities are done, let's have you come to the stage.
Alright, so to read the right question real quick, something I love about Valentine's Day. Alright, so I think something we can all agree on is I love chocolate. A lot of chocolate on Valentine's Day. I believe the day after you can go get it really cheap because, so really not more what do I love about Valentine's Day, but the day after. Because it's all going to be on sale. You can't necessarily save it for a year later when you can, but either way, I can go get chocolate really cheap. So that's easily the best part I love about Valentine's Day, is you can just go, I can get some for my friends, and easily just buy one of the heart-shaped chocolate boxes for myself, my friends. So I would say chocolate. Thanks.
So let's now look at the flip side of the coin. What do you hate about Valentine's Day? And yeah, but Tyler, you don't have any responsibilities. Tell me what you hate about Valentine's Day.
Well, I like to think of myself as a very bullish person. But if I had to choose, what do I hate? Well, the line at Walmart, that's for sure. God, I hate the line's already long either way, you know. And then you add on all those people buying the big frou-frou teddy bears and what, 12, 13 bouquets of flowers. It's sad. You can't buy love. That's what I hate. You can't buy love. That's it, right there. Love can't be bought. It has to be shown. Nobody's shown it to me. A real long time. I'm sorry, I told myself I would get emotional. No, I kid, really. But seriously, that is the one thing I do hate about Valentine's Day. I like it because it's a special time with my girl when I have one. But the real deal is outside Valentine's Day. So if I had to hate one thing, it's love can't be bought. Thank you.
So the one thing that popped in my mind after Tyler told me the theme of the meeting is silver linings, and Valentine's Day is just around the corner, is the 2012 movie Silver Linings Playbook. Because it's a rom-com? Romantic movie. And it has the word silver linings and word association. I know. It's amazing. So I have never watched the movie, so I looked up quotes from the movie. And one of the quotes says, you have to do everything you can. You have to work your hardest. And if you stay positive, you have a shot at a silver lining. Don't know who said that, but it's said in the movie. So, from that quote, tell me something in your life that relates to that. And what's your name? Yes. Trisha?
Yes.
All right. Well, can you answer that question for me? All right.
Just one more time.
Okay. You have to do everything you can. You have to work your hardest. And if you stay positive, you have a shot at a silver lining.
To work my hardest. So, Valentine's, I'm in accounting 1 right now. And the professor, she assigned our first exam this Thursday on Valentine's from 7 to 9 p.m. So I will be in the MLC. And when it comes to studying, I'm almost there, like 75, maybe 80% there. But of course I want to do my best. But when it comes to like working my hardest, sometimes I feel the way that I function better is almost procrastinating it to the last minute, like having that time limit that's right there and it's coming up lets me to work faster, work harder. And that's currently right now. Other than that, but when it comes to like a big project or something that I know that's coming up, I like to divide it up in sections. So working hard in sections rather than piling it up for a big end of the semester project. I work well with that too. So I feel that how that quote applies to me.
So speaking of Silver Linings Playbook, convince the audience that I need to see Silver Linings Playbook, a now 7-year-old movie that's romantic when I'm single and Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And to do that, well, why don't we call Nadia to the stage? You showed the most emotion when I asked that question.
Bro, I've never seen the movie.
What?
Okay, so as a hopeless romantic myself that's also emotionally unavailable, it's kind of a conundrum. never really know what to do. The rom-coms are still a staple of your life. It's still your favorite movie genre. You just keep it low-key. You just don't tell people about it. And I'd say you should probably watch Silver Linings Playbook because, first of all, Bradley Cooper, okay? And if that's not your cup of tea, Jennifer Lawrence, okay? Just those are the two main reasons. But other than that, it's about two people that struggle mentally, like with mental disorders, and they find their way back up. They find a way to fix themselves before they can love each other. This is made up. Okay. They find a way to love themselves before they love each other. And although it seems like just a helpless movie, and if you're single, it might seem like it hurts, but a large focus of this movie is about them being heartbroken, about them being single. And sometimes you just need a movie that gets you in your feels.
The good news is I didn't see it either, so you couldn't completely lie to me and say
That's
there's.
exactly what I did.
You could say there was Iron Man in it, and I would totally believe you. Exactly.
See it, or was it actually that?
What you said, I said.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Nice.
So, on to the next question. So I'm going to present a hypothetical to you. You just went on the worst date. You went to a movie that you didn't like. You didn't speak to the guy or girl at all the entire movie. And at the end, he or she tried to kiss you after not touching you or even looking in your direction the entire date. So, find the silver lining in that date.
Can I do this one?
That's the draw of tabletop.
Yeah.
Nasir, please come to the stage.
Okay, so it's a horrible date. They didn't look at me or touch me the whole movie. They tried to kiss me. Well, I think that's a perfect time. When they turn over, the movie rolling, the credits are rolling, and like they come over here and they try to kiss me, and like you just back up and you do like. Do y'all know memes like the conceited face? It's not right there. So let's backtrack the day. So we went grocery shopping. We went to Walmart. To get candy for Valentine's Day. You didn't look at me. I bought you a $50 bear. You took it and then put it in the back of the car, and then you were on your phone the rest of the day. So basically, your phone is more important to me, and your phone is more important than me. And me, I'm worth $1 million. You can't buy me. You can't take me on a date. So I'm gonna need something in return for you to be able to kiss these lips. And I feel like the silver lining in that is obviously it was a horrible date. I wasted money, but the thing is I didn't give them the benefit of being a rude, horrible person and being able to get a part of me. Thank you.
Thank you. And let's see. I have like 2 more questions left. So, the next hypothetical. You're smooth. Unfortunately, you're too smooth. And you thought you were just asking a friend out for a quick bite. And she or he thinks it's a date. How do you work yourself out of that? And let's see, who's not an evaluator or who have I not called on? Serena.
Okay, so I'm asked out on a date. Oh no, I'm asking someone out on a date. Oh no, I'm not asking someone out on a date. And then, okay. See, they perceive it as a date, but I just want to catch up with them. So I would say the silver lining in a situation like that would be to already have a boyfriend. So, when girls are in social situations, and they're with guys and they're just like, just trying to be friendly. They're not flirting with them. They're just being nice people because a lot of girls are just nice. And there's a guy who looks kind of interested, you know, they give him that look. And the best advice I have for people like this is to just casually slip a mention of their boyfriend into the conversation. So if the boy's like, oh, you know, I have this car, and you're like, oh yeah, my boyfriend really likes that car too. That's the best way to get them to know that you have a boyfriend. Or you could be like, hey, you can follow me on Instagram, and then your profile picture is a picture of you with your boyfriend. Or your Instagram feed has you and your boyfriend on it. So I would say in situations like that, just smoothly tell them, let them know that you're off the market.
So you're surrounded by people that are already couples, and you're the only single person that you know on Valentine's Day, or at least you're the only person that doesn't have a date on Valentine's Day. Tell me the silver lining of being single on Valentine's Day, and since there's no one I haven't called or isn't an evaluator. Oh, I thought. Wait, no, I guess I didn't.
I didn't have speech. I don't know. That was eliminated.
No, I called Slade. So.
All right.
All right, get up.
So I'm the only single person.
That you know.
And what's the silver? Yeah. All right. So I am free this Thursday. Anybody else? No? Okay.
No.
Well, so my silver lining is I have all of the options in the world open to me. I don't have anybody who's planning on spending Valentine's Day with me. I don't have anybody who expects me to spend $50 on an enormous bear. It will awkwardly sit in the corner for the next who knows how long as it collects dust and just generally becomes a disgusting object that people like to ignore. And I don't have to share the chocolates with anyone. I don't even like chocolate, but I will eat the whole box because I can. And I'm free. If I wake up Thursday morning and I have a lot of work to do and I manage to get it done and I'm free in the afternoon, awesome. I get to relax. I have no obligations. I can go home, sit down on my couch, maybe throw on the new episode of Broad City. They're in their final season, so get a good chuckle out of that. If I don't finish my work, you know what? I hate interrupting a productive workday when I have to go be somewhere else and think, oh, I'm on this great train of thought, or I've really got a lot of momentum with this project going, but I've got to go pick this girl up, or things will not go well. But I don't have to worry about that. I can just keep plugging through, work into wee hours of the morning, and wake up Friday morning and think, I feel refreshed, my work is done, and I get to relax and enjoy my day now. I don't have to deal with the consequences of any stupid things that I said on a date last night, which inevitably happens every time. So yeah, freedom is the silver lining that I have for being single on Valentine's Day. Thank you.
So that's the last question I had prepared. So, Serena, is there anyone that wasn't in time? Kendria. So, if you look out your ballots, there's the section that says best table topic speaker. If you could vote on anyone aside from Kendria, I'm sorry, Kendria. For best table topics, and we do take second place into account, so please fill out both first and second, if you feel like it. Most improved.
In Kendria's defense, I wasn't on time either. I just kind of stood there until I was.
Okay.
Moral support is good.
I do apologize that I didn't fully explain table topics before you came up here.
Yeah, and I know what table topics is.
So there was no, okay. So while you guys are filling out those slips, I'm going to invite our Toastmaster of the day up to the stage again.
Thank you. Go get some sleep, man. Seriously.
I need coffee.
Oh, I'm right there with you. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. So if you could please, on your eval slips, there is a Topicsmaster section. Please fill out his eval.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
But you should. But you should. Feedback.
And let me remind you, mainly because last time I did a controversial topic, which was gun control, I got a lot of slips that said about their opinion on gun control. And this is just a blanket statement to everything. When a speaker comes up here and says something, whether you agree with it or not, there have been some speakers that I don't agree with what they're saying politically or what have you on their issues. But the comments should be restricted to just their speaking ability and not necessarily the content of their